Game 2 of 5 today, including the Little League Classic tonight. 3 buses deep. The Tigers are here. And away we go. Guerrero pulls it on a line to left center field, and that'll roll all the way to the wall. Antonio Guerrero's got a double for this team from Matamoros, Mexico, putting on a show for the big leaguers just into town. Their coaching staff was saying to us the other day, every experience they're having right now here at the Little League World Series is new. On a hop to short from Raul Hernandez Jr., and he gets aboard, and the first 2 have reached for Mexico. Looked like Jake Rogers and Kenta Maeda were starting to move around. Ulises Ortiz drops down a gorgeous bunt. And Mexico in this elimination game has the bases loaded right out of the chute against Canada. This one caroms away, and Antonio Guerrero scores, and Mexico's got a first inning lead. Jason Foley, Kenta Maeda. Can we fit 2 more? 9th pitch of the plate appearance, and it's a strikeout for Blake Anderson. And the first out here in the first. Yeah, he's got the Texas hat on, even though there's a team from Florida here. He's a Florida guy, former 5th overall pick. Luis Longoria into left field to score Raul Hernandez. Ulises Ortiz right behind him, and Mexico's up 3-0.
Yeah, I love the swing first because this is a ball down in the zone. See, Moose was getting ready to block it. He goes way down to go get that thing, ropes it over the shortstop's head. You see the throw there, and as soon as he recognized that throw, I want you to see this again, Longoria recognizing the throw. Just waiting for a second. Oh, I see a throw. I'm booking it to second, getting myself in scoring position as well.
To the major leagues. On the ground to short, Xavier Cabalfin makes the play. How cool is that? Said he wanted to get it signed by all the little leaguers. Base hit in the left for Sergio Gonzalez. We got to get Adam Jones a big baseball so the little leaguers can sign it.
Give yourself some type of cushion.
Line to right, and Rai Precioso makes the play. 10th pitch, and Xavier Cabalfin works a hard-earned walk. On the ground towards second at Gerardo Cisneros to Antonio Guerrero with a rocket launcher and a double play. 3-2 is down, and Ben Wegwitz gets aboard. To Eric Popovich. Line drive caught at first by Sergio Gonzalez.
You know, games, and it's just really special to have big league players, you know, close to them.
Struck well in the air to left, and a play made out there for the first out.
You know, obviously to have the grass on the infield, it was something different for us. So, it felt really good. You know, I tried to play basketball. I didn't know football much, more the rules, but I didn't know the rules, and they didn't let me play either.
He said to us in the commercial break that he hadn't really met Team Puerto Rico yet, but they'd already given him a hat. A strikeout to start the bottom of the second.
He says he's really looking forward to tonight's game. He thinks there's going to be a lot of home runs, both for the Tigers and for the Yankees, and he thinks there's going to be a really splendid scenario there, having all the kids right there on top of them for a major league ball game. Guys, back up to you.
Start getting guys to line it up. You make sure you're on line with everybody else.
You'd leave the sweet spot for Pujols?
Leave the sweet spot for whoever the big dog is.
His team from Matamoros, Mexico. It's a walk to begin the third. Very nice napkin at a restaurant you would go to. There's a good bunt from Gerardo Cisneros, and a nice play by Eric Popovich, springing off the mound for the first out for a major leaguer in the middle of a season. Line drive right field for Antonio Guerrero, and it'll score Carlos Salazar. Antonio Guerrero's having a big Little League World Series, and he adds to the lead.
A pitch that's a little down and away and just goes with it. Check him out. It's probably a ball or two off the plate, but see how his head stays down on the baseball, eyes are on it, and finishes through it with the one hand finish. Gotta love that. A guy that can use the whole field as a young ball player.
Cranked to right by Raul Hernandez, and it's off the wall. Antonio Guerrero scores on an RBI triple for Raul Hernandez.
It's a good job of being able to stay back on an off-speed pitch. You see this here kind of come in slow. Check out my man's barrel. Just get through that thing perfectly. Leg kick, get it down, stay on the off-speed, drive it to the pool side. And you talk about smashing something that one hops the wall. He's helping himself out as a pitcher, Raul Hernandez Jr.
On the ground towards short at Xavier Cabalfin for out number 2. That one's yanked, and from third, Raul Hernandez scores. A half dozen for Mexico in this elimination game. Now the 1-2. This one caroms away, and Francisco Aguilar, the cleanup man, moves up to second. Comebacker and caught. Eric Popovich nonchalant making the play.
The improvements inning by inning are something that the kids are going to continue to learn throughout the course of their young careers.
Popped up. Antonio Guerrero backs up. Makes it look easy. One gone.
And it applies to that specific sport that you end up playing.
That's gas up the ladder from Aguilar.
Getting to the field at 1 o'clock. Game's not till 7.
Oh, what a pick by Antonio Guerrero, Mr. Smooth. They say he's off the bag at first, and so Raymond Dassey reaches.
So far here at the Little League World Series, Antonio Guerrero to his right, off the short hop, and fires over to first.
Yeah, hard to tell, and so the call initially made on the field.
Yeah, Antonio Guerrero showing off the hose over there at the shortstop position. See his foot right there.
Looks like it might be off there, but again, you don't know for sure. South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, so safe at first. The call stands. He's got his brothers Zen and Ice here with him. Roller left side. Luis Longoria to the bag, and the inning is over. What's the occasion? Why are you in town?
Well, I work for Major League Baseball,
Yep.
the ambassador program, and we are here. That's a bullet. Make a catch. And we're in town. Me, Jed Lowry, we're here, and Nick Swisher, and we're here representing Major League Baseball at the Little League World Series, and just trying to be here, shake hands, kiss babies, represent the game as great as we can, and just interact with these kids. Again, some coaches are asking questions, and we're just trying to be resources to guys.
A police pin. This is awesome.
And I heard that that's what you do here at the Little League World Series is you exchange pins, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how many I grab, how many autographs I can grab, and just have a good time. That's what we're here.
Now, I know you're a little bit older than me, but do you still remember being 11 and 12 years old and what that was like, the type of player you were?
I do, but not that much. I mean, I was definitely not on the stage of these little kids right now. They are a lot better than I think we were as kids, turned into major leaguers, and we can relish on these moments and see them as a 12-year-old. Because I always put up that picture of Scope playing for Team Pearsall when he was just so cute, this little cute little kid. Then he grows up to this 6'3" big dude.
How about this 6-4-3 here, turned by Team Canada? Xavier Cabalfin, Joseph Young over to Ben Wegwitz.
This is something that they work on every single day.
I mean, they have a bigger opportunity with the media, with social media and all the things to watch these guys. And obviously with Baez here with all the drip and swag, it's good guys to follow. So
This is one of 4 Little League games today, and then the major leaguers play tonight across town. Xavier Cabalfin pops out to the shortstop, Antonio Guerrero.
I didn't get to see the international competition at a young age, but then being able to go to Japan and really understanding the international game there, and obviously the WBC and the expansion that it's grown over years got me there and helped me play 14 years.
Before we let you run, just what are you looking forward to tonight with the Major League game?
Well, I'm glad that it's a really good starting matchup.
Well, we know you got to get down the hill.
Thank you.
So we're going to be watching. We'll have cameras following you. In all seriousness, no, Adam, thank you very much for doing this.
Oh, appreciate the time, man. This is a great time. I'm going to be a big kid. I got more autographs to get.
And look who's here. Aaron Boone leading the Yankees. Getting off the plane and making the trip down. to this complex and has made his way back now with the Yankees. Bases are loaded now for Canada with 2 outs in this fourth.
You got a spot for me? Right in the circle? Look at that.
Off the end of the bat, Aguilar to the plate to end the inning. Aaron Judge gets the sweet spot. He deserves it, but he's on a team full of stars as well. And the Yankees have arrived to Williamsport at the Little League World Series before they play the Tigers tonight. Ricardo Cavazos back to the mound, and Eric Popovich retires him. As we listen into Aaron Judge with the Little Leaguers.
He's going to be challenged with fastballs, right? He's going to have an opportunity because Scuba throws a lot of strikes.
Isaac Garza flies out to Ronan Mobilis for the second out in the top of the 5th.
And the first Tiger since Justin Verlander. And they're the example. You can expect Aaron Judge to be the same.
Gerardo Cisneros on the ground to Joseph Young, who flips to Xavier Cabalfin to end the inning. And he talked about paying it forward. So when these little leaguers are in the major leagues, hopefully they do the same. You got to look at 2 of the teams. Well, what did Aaron Judge look like as a little leaguer in Linden, California? That. Still big. But before that, they come over and they watch the Little League games. And they're important games. Win or go home. It's a strikeout for Francisco Aguilar.
You sitting next to one of the best the game has to offer.
Antonio Guerrero from his knees for the force on Caden Krestanovich. Aaron Judge said it. He saw those before him and the way they gave back. Ulysses Ortiz caps the K, and the inning is over. He's facing Big Papa Eric Popovich. Guerrero down the line and left, and that'll one hop off the wall. Antonio Guerrero's got 2 doubles in a 3-hit ball game.
But if I'm not mistaken,
We've
there
had
was
Bryce
no
Harper.
international teams when Trout was here.
I believe that's correct. He's stopping by for interviews throughout the upcoming games. Nice run and catch by Caden Krestanovich. First out, Guerrero tags from second and scores. On a sac fly to left, Antonio Guerrero, lightning quick, scoring from second.
This whole tournament, he ran a long way to go get this baseball. A very nice catch. Lets the hair show off, too. He's got some good flow. But this dude, Antonio Guerrero, knew it from the jump. He stayed on second base, didn't even get any type of lead there. Just said, you know what? I know I'm going to tag, and I'm going to look to score. Third base coach all the way basically gets down the line towards home plate.
His dad's a former NHL player. Line drive center field at Ronan Mobilis, who got a good jump. And now they will double off Raul Hernandez Jr. And the inning is over. Raymond Dassey bounces it to third at Luis Longoria. And Dassey's aboard. He takes off for second. And Canada's got a runner in scoring position. Good breaking ball from Dominic Balderas. And Mexico's 2 outs away from staying alive. Popped up foul. And run down by Sergio Gonzalez. 2 gone. Your local affiliate to watch the U.S. bracket. Roller right side at Gerardo Cisneros, and Mexico advances.